Oh, yeah.
Right.
He's entering the room. We
Joey.
should have like a
There he is.
fanfare for him.
There he is. Joey Chestnut.
With glory and renown, we welcome back 17-time hot dog eating champion, the great, the GOAT, Joey Chestnut.
What's up,
everybody.
man? How are you, Joey?
Oh, good to be on with you guys again.
Always
thanks
good
for making
to see
time,
you,
man.
Always good to see you. First of all, I got to ask, how do we feel 3 days later? Are we back to normal or what? Or was 3 days later still?
I don't think I'll ever be normal, but I probably feel I look pretty rough. I feel pretty rough still. Yesterday was a long day of travel. But I'm back sleeping in my own bed, got my my dogs, and I'm getting close to normal.
Joey, Covino and I were just saying, we're curious if the day of the hot dog eating championship, those 24 hours surrounding the event, are you aware of how much you trend on social media? Are you watching and looking at all the memes and the posts and
Do you
everyone?
relish in it?
Do you relish in that?
Relish, pun intended, yes.
No, I a little bit, but it's I actually turn off my phone usually.
What?
The fourth, and I get overwhelmed. I'm actually a shy guy, so I don't look at that stuff too much.
It's overwhelming for us to see how much coverage you get. For real, like it's a ton of coverage. Are you ever shocked to see who's talking about you or tweeting about you?
The whole time, yesterday I started going through things and seeing what was said, and I like all the Mount Rushmore posts. Those ones like, oh my God, those are embarrassing.
You know what? We were talking about that before, the dominance that you hold, even at it wasn't your best, right? 70.5, but it was still enough to win by a landslide, by a lot, and still impressive. But I know you were shooting for 80. When it comes to dominance, who else comes to mind for you growing up? Because there's such a gap between you and the next guy.
Oh, dominance. Oh,
I said you and like Tyson and guys like that. When you think of dominance, who comes to mind?
I think of Barry Bonds, and he was just unapologetic. He was there just to be the best that he could, and hit home runs and dominate. You look at, everybody says Jordan, but Jordan. But I don't know. It's to compare myself. It's weird to compare myself to other people.
Well,
I got super lucky. I found something that I didn't even know I was going to be like. This was my thing until I was 21 years old. Like all the other athletes, anybody who's a competitor, they knew like when they were 5 that that's what they were going to be doing.
Well, if you weren't Joey Chestnut, the 17-time champion, what would you be doing?
Oh my God, I'd still be working probably construction management. I went to school for civil engineering, and I like seeing things, being a part of a big project. But I don't know what I'd be doing really, but I'd still be probably eating and drinking for fun quite a bit.
Let me tell you, 17-time winner Joey Chestnut. Thanks for the post 4th of July check-in. We were thinking about it. When you win by such a large margin, you're around the same age as LeBron James, and he's just playing as well as he's ever played. You saw Tom Brady play till he was 45 years old. When you're winning by, again, 20 hot dogs, is there any slowing down? Are you going to be the one that walks away eventually, or can you do this for another 10 plus years, or is that just too much on your body? You're 41 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 41. The recovery, it takes longer. I remember when I was younger, I'd be bounced back after 2 days. It was the body was, oh my God, it was amazing. And these days it takes a little bit longer, and that's to be expected. But we'll see. As long as I'm still able to bounce back eventually, I'll keep doing it. And I still love it. That audience out there, we're talking 20,000 people, New York. It was great to be back.
Yeah, chanting your name and
not only chanting
welcoming
your name,
you back.
You know what I saw him get? This is awesome. Like the walk into the play. Like, you know how like they'll show like the NBA players in the tunnel walking
his
in?
entrance.
I saw like the Joey Chestnut. He's arrived. He's here. It's really cool how they demonstrated your comeback. And at no point did anyone think you weren't going to dominate this. In fact, is it wild to think that, so many people were betting on your over-under, how many, people were wagering on how many hot dogs you'd win by? That's like a thing now.
Yeah, the over under, man. That's the painful one. A lot of people bet the over, and I feel bad. I'm gonna next year. I'm gonna put the work in. I now that it's I'm gonna figure it out how to get to approach that record 76. Even though I'm older, I know there's a way I can do it.
Hey, Joey.
Actually, I have a listener question that goes
yeah.
with that. This is from Mercer Man, who's also a competitive eater in training. He goes, what do you think was the reason that the eaters had trouble getting down the dogs this year? Because we were talking numbers were sort of down for men and women. Were the buns stale or more dense, or maybe the dogs were cooked too much and harder to swallow? Why were numbers down this year, you think?
It was a little weird. Yeah, I I don't know exactly. The dogs did taste a little different. There was I don't know if they cooked them ahead of time or what, but they were a little bit darker all the way around. I don't know what they if they cooked them on a grill that was just too hot or something. I don't know. It was there was something a little bit different about the dogs. I know Mickey, her numbers were off by like 17 hot dogs. So
Mhm.
as soon as I saw that her number was down by so much, I was like, oh, maybe there's something off. Uh, I was still fast as heck in the beginning, but I just I was a fat man, and towards the end I slowed down, and that's all on me. It wasn't really the dogs. So I next year I just got to go come in better shape, I think.
Joey Chestnut hanging with Covino and Rich in for Dan Patrick. Now, most people look at their outlook, their calendar, and I got a work trip, a meeting. What's coming up over the next couple of weeks for you? What is that? Is there do you have a competition on the horizon?
Parade, right?
Like, do you have a
Going to Disney World.
Yeah, what's up for Joey Chestnut? What are we eating next? Or are you taking a little time out now?
No, there's what do I got? Geez, I think I might have a little bit of time off. I'm gonna go visit a friend in Alaska at the end of the month. Do some salmon fishing. But yeah, so I'm taking a little bit of time. There's a couple appearances. I might there's a minor league baseball game. I think on the 21st I'll be in uh Lansing, Michigan. Yeah,
Nice, man.
doing something up there. But yeah, I'll be eating olive burgers. That's what they
Danny
eat.
G wants to know how many salmon could you eat at once. Yeah. We were talking about Andy Roddick saying that tennis takes more athleticism than any other sport. He was saying it's the hardest sport to play, and you were just talking about how tough it is to recover in your sport. What is the toughest part about your sport and what you do? Like the biggest misconception, maybe?
Oh, I think the biggest thing is that I have to be fairly healthy. I love to eat, but it's this double-edged sword. You have to be a big eater naturally, but the more you eat, the harder it is to eat within those 10 minutes. So I have to be somewhat fit and control my eating and go in absolutely empty. So it's a lot of it's a lot of contradiction. Yeah, you have to be a
Yeah,
big
is it a
eater.
mental battle all the time, like to not overeat?
Oh, it's yeah. I love to eat. Like my biggest thing is like I'm still like 14 pounds heavier than when I started the contest because all right, I had a couple beer, I had some beers. My recovery after a contest is supposed to be super high fiber, no carbs, no starches. But if I start having any of those carbs, the weight really stays on me.
Joey, one last question. You're synonymous with hot dogs. Cavino and I always feel like pizza is the one thing that so easy to overeat.
Oh, it's so easy.
If you're having some drinks, watching a fight night with some of your buddies, like what is a reasonable amount of pizza you think for a grown man to eat?
Well, it depends on the pie. It depends on the pizza we're
Let's
eating.
say like New York City style, like eight slices New York City pie.
Yeah, yeah. You're eating more than two-thirds of the pie. Yeah, that six slices is pretty normal.
Wow,
Well,
that's
see,
pretty
that's
good.
the
Man, I should eat a
problem
little
is,
more
like,
guilt-free then.
Yeah, but a lot of people it's easy. Dude, football games it's like a 3 hour long thing. It's easy just to lose count.
yeah.
I'll and a lot of people have parties where there's multiple where there's different boxes open, so it's easy. I'll go to a place and I'll more than one, yeah, more than eight slices, 12 slices probably, but it's you just lose count.
Don't
Imagine
feel so
being
bad.
friends with Joey Chestnut and you're having a party. You always have to accommodate for this guy.
Little extra?
Yeah, an extra pie for
little
Joe.
extra.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, we'll let you go. I know you're a busy man as you're getting ready for some downtime. Are you a football guy or no?
I love football.
Who's your team? Because we're about to do a little NFL preview. Who's your team?
I live in Indiana now, so I'm big time Colts. I'm every year I go to a Buffalo Bills game. I'm hoping. I'm always rooting for the Bills a little bit.
Josh Allen, this could be the year.
Josh Allen.
And they're saying Daniel Jones could be making an impact in Indianapolis. So we'll get to all that. Joey, appreciate your time
Congrats,
as always, man.
man.
Congrats again. 17-time winner.
Great to have you back.
As many championships as your Lakers, Danny G.
That's right.
Look at that. Thank you, Joey.
Thank you guys. You take care.
Appreciate it.
Later, brother.